No.
But when it comes to business application of AI,
Right.
you are among the forerunners trying to use AI for business. So where do you see this going? I mean, 10 years from now, so if we were having this conversation, what would Joe talk about 10 years from now? Saying that, okay, how things would have changed in business? How do you see, particularly businesses I mean, like yours, right? In the subrogation, in the healthcare business. How do you see that changing 10 years from now, driven by AI?
Yeah, so I see shifts in business, and I see shifts in companies themselves. So, from a company perspective, one of the things I think is that you're going to have like you have a data services team, like you have a development team, an infrastructure team, you're going to have an AI team. And you're going to have people who are responsible for the collaboration and use of AI within the organization to make sure that every time the business is conducting certain interactivities, contract management, accounting activities, invoice check processing, invoice reconciliation, month-end activities, board presentations, they're all going to be going through some sort of AI review process just to make sure that the production is done in a comprehensive and successful way. Compliance teams are going to have an AI component within the compliance team to make sure that all of the use of AI is happening in a way that meets all of the compliance standards and all the compliance activities that are required. From a productivity perspective, AI is going to become embedded within the tools themselves to be a whole generative kind of language and activity. And I think that there's going to be a whole new software line of business applications that are specifically developed and generated for automation of non-value add activities, and that they are going to take the processing of everyday type of communications, collaborations, contact center information, voice communications, collaborations, portals, exchanges, right, processing, and it's all going to be funneled through the lens of some sort of AI application, funneled through a knowledge base. And where people are going to be spending their time is in the curation review to make sure that their proprietary knowledge of how to make the AI optimal in their area is kind of what the value add activity is of that organization. And that's where you're going to see the growth, and that's where you're going to see the jobs, and that's where you're going to see kind of the increase, and then you'll have teams that are AI teams kind of expanding it, and I think it'll be really exciting.